world. I'm Sway with MTV News. In this week's edition of You Hear It First, this is where we like to shout out acts that we think you need to know about. And this week, you definitely need to find yourself a CD of Franz Ferdinand. Now, you know, sometimes all it takes to get your band off the ground is a little motivation. And for Bob, Alex, Nick, and Paul of Franz Ferdinand, the motivation was really easy. The Scottish quartet started making their perky, dance-friendly rock music for one reason, and that was to get the chicks. Yes, it's just that simple. Check this out.
We wanted to be pop music, and pop music should be direct, and there should be no mucking about.
And direct from Scotland is Britain's hottest new rock band, Franz Ferdinand, whose singular credo is to, quote, make music girls could dance to.
Just very energetic, you know, something we need right now.
British fans took them all right, all the way to number 3.
The pop charts are dominated by manufactured pop bands, and it is quite surprising for a real band like us to kind of manage to get in there.
Before Franz Ferdinand lit up Glasgow's music scene, Alex, Paul, and Bob were just college buddies. Until one day,
Alex's friend Mick, who plays in Belle Sebastian, gave him a bass guitar, and said, do something useful with it. And so he taught me how to play that.
And thus Franz Ferdinand was born. Almost.
We met Nick at a party. Alex and Nick had a fight over a bottle of vodka.
This character here was like, just had this bottle of vodka, and go, oh, like that. I said, hey, that's my vodka, and he went, so I don't care. So I punched him in the face. He punched me in the face. I punched him in the nose. He punched me on the chin. So I said, you don't play drums, do you? And he said, yeah.
As it turns out, Nick ended up playing not the drums, but the guitar. And unexpectedly, he became the band's location scout, too. After being kicked out of their first rundown performance space that they christened the Chateau, it was Nick who found the second.
He just always ends up roaming into buildings where he's not supposed to be, and he ended up walking into this jail. He met a guy who knew a guy who had a jail.
And so the guys turned the old Victorian prison into the new Chateau.
We threw some parties there and stuff, and that's still going.
Then early last year, Franz Ferdinand got another break during a chance encounter at a pub with Cardigan's producer, Tor Johansson.
He invited us to come over to Sweden, did 3 weeks of recording with him, and it was great fun.
And the fun hasn't stopped for Franz Ferdinand, who won NME's Best New Band award and the admiration of fellow Scotch rockers, Belle and Sebastian.
Oh God, they're going to be huge. It sounds magic.
Franz Ferdinand are finishing up a mini tour of America right now. That's in support of their self-titled album, which hit stores this past Tuesday. But don't worry, these guys will be back again, going coast to coast starting in June.